I come here bearing the truth. 20% of Americans have GERD, GERD, otherwise known as acid reflux disease. 40% report daily digestive troubles from a whole host of digestive disorders. 73% of Americans are considered either overweight or obese. If you go to your average grocery store, 80% of that store isn't real food. Then you throw in the combination of all these fast food restaurants, and then everyone's on a pill for something, this or that, or this or that. Is there any doubt why people are suffering from these conditions? And all of this is 100% preventable. Now, me personally, I suffered horribly with gastritis, acid reflux, and IBS. And it was painful and miserable, and I woke up puking every morning. I was drowning in acid. My stomach hurt, everything, intestines hurt on a daily basis. And it was just terrible. And I felt sick all the time. And there was times where I couldn't even have a conversation without feeling like I was going to throw up because I was drowning in acid. And I did some stupid things that I didn't even know I was causing my own problems, to be honest. There's a whole host of reasons why. But you know what? Like, these things, as much of a curse as they feel, and they do feel like a curse, they're warning you that you're doing something so wrong in your diet and the way you're handling your health. Now, gastritis, for example, there's people, young people, under the age of 25 that have horrible gastritis because maybe they had an injury and they were on a bunch of pain meds, or they suffered from migraines, which I used to suffer from all the time, and they're taking ibuprofen, acetaminophen, or even harder narcotic drugs, and then they're just wearing away at the lining of their stomach. And that's what gastritis is. It's inflammation of the stomach. It's like if you fell off your bicycle and you tore up your skin, and now something's just rubbing against it all day long. Like when you have food, you have acid in your stomach, and it's just causing absolute misery within inside you. Now, there is no pill that can solve these issues, gastritis, reflux, or IBS. Doesn't exist. They have pills that mask the symptoms. They are putting Band-Aids on bullet holes. And I know people personally, and they have certain digestive disorders, and they'll say, I can take this pill and I can eat whatever I want, or I can drink whatever I want. And then I'll go, well, what are the side effects of these pills? And then they go, well, I have low iron levels, or I have B12 depleted, or other vitamin deficiencies, or other mineral deficiencies, high liver enzymes, and all these other things. And I'm like, you don't think that's a red flag right there? You don't think there's a correlation between the medicine you're taking and those horrible blood markers? You know, that's a big red flag. So, I'm a gift-bearing person. Some of the single best things you can do on a daily basis to heal your gut is, 1, drink organic bone broth. You can make it yourself. You can buy it in the store. I'm lazy. I buy it in the store. Doesn't matter if it's chicken or beef. Just drink it every single day. I personally drink it with dinner. But if you are suffering from gastritis, your first meal of the day, I would say drink 4 ounces of bone broth before you actually eat your food. And then at your last meal of the day, take another 4 ounces of bone broth as the last thing you put into your body. Organic sauerkraut any time of the day. Sometimes before every meal is even a good idea. Organic kimchi. It's not the cheapest thing in the world, but it is very effective. Aloe vera juice after meals can be very helpful as long as it's organic. Alkaline foods are going to be helpful. Some people have digestive problems with vegetables, so you have to be careful with that. I mean, me personally, I prefer to cook my vegetables, but as for the fruits that are very healing, Watermelon is extremely alkaline and very healing. Papaya is extremely healing, and mangoes are also very beneficial. Most people tolerate bananas very well. When it comes to your meats, you want to make sure that they're organic or wild caught in terms of your fish. You want to be eating the foods that God made, not the foods that man made. All your 10 ingredient, 20 ingredient foods, throw them in the garbage where they belong and eat whole foods and only whole foods. As for any type of protein powders, I do think collagen, like real collagen protein powders, do have benefit because they're very healthy for the gut, very healthy for the skin. I drink about 2 scoops of collagen protein every single day, and I think it's working. And I've been doing that for years, and I find it very effective. For a complete guide on how to heal yourself internally without pills and something that costs less than 2 cups of coffee these days. And if you have Amazon Kindle, you can actually download the book for free if you have a Kindle membership, or you can buy the paperback and have it, and then you can have it as a great reference guide. It's called Going Against the Grain, the guide to eliminate acid reflux, gastritis, and IBS. I detail my personal story and how it saved me and how it has saved everyone else who's implemented these tactics, as you would call them. There's a bunch of invaluable information here. And I have a magical gut elixir that I created that I put in here that I would drink every day when I was suffering from gastritis. And it took the pain away. And it doesn't smell up your house. And it's not expensive. And most of you have the ingredients in your house. So you can go on Amazon. You can buy the book. You can download the book. Read the book. Implement the book. Tell your friends who are also suffering. Because my goal is to have the pharmaceutical companies stop profiting off of your misery. And I want you to learn to heal yourself, because you are a human being and you can do amazing things by healing yourself with real food.